Do you find it hard to think in English? Do you always translate words in your head before speaking? What if I told you there's a way to train your mind to think directly in English? This can help you speak more smoothly and confidently. Welcome to our channel, Yob English Club, your go-to place for mastering English speaking. Today, we are exploring a powerful topic that can change the way you use English every day. By the end of this video, you will have practical tips to train your mind to think in English naturally. No translation, no hesitation. Stay with us as we break down the most effective techniques and show you how small daily habits can lead to big improvements. Ready to unlock the secret to fluent thinking? Let us get started. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who wants to speak English more fluently. Chapter 1. The Importance of Thinking in English. Why is it so important to think in English? Let us explain. When you first think in your native language and then change your thoughts into English, it creates a pause. This pause not only makes your responses slower, but also makes you feel less confident about what to say. Training your mind to think in English removes this problem. It allows you to speak more quickly, sound more fluent, and feel more self-assured. Imagine this. Instead of thinking a lot to find the right words or grammar, you just talk easily without stopping. That's the power of thinking in English. And the best part? This skill isn't just for experts. Anyone can teach their brain to think in English with the right practice and attitude. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress and being consistent. In the next part, we'll show you the first simple technique you can start using today. Stay with us because it's easier than you think. Chapter 2. Surrounding yourself with English. The first step to thinking in English is immersion. This doesn't mean you need to move to an English-speaking country. It's about making English a part of your daily routine. Start with small steps. Change the language on your phone to English. Watch your favorite movies and shows in English with both audio and subtitles. Listen to English podcasts or music while doing things like cooking or driving. These small changes help you hear and see English all the time, making it feel more natural. For example, while preparing a meal, say to yourself, "I am cutting the vegetables. Now I am adding the spices." At first, this may feel unusual, but it helps train your brain to describe actions in English naturally. The more you do this, the easier it becomes to think in English without hesitation. By surrounding yourself with the language, you are constantly giving your brain new English input. Over time, your mind will start processing thoughts in English effortlessly. In the next section, we will explore how visualization can take this practice to the next level. Stay with us. Chapter 3. Using visualization to think in English. Visualization is a powerful technique to help train your brain to think in English. It means imagining different situations and describing them using English words. Think of it as directing a mental movie where you are the storyteller. For instance, picture yourself sitting in a cafe. Notice the details, the menu, the waitstaff, the customers. Now, describe the scene in your mind. You might think, "The waiter is giving me the menu. I am ordering a coffee. The cafe is full of people talking and laughing." By practicing this regularly, you teach your brain to form thoughts in English naturally. Another great exercise is to plan your day in English. Before you start your morning, take a moment to think about your tasks. In your mind, say, "I will wake up at 6:30 a.m." go to the gym, and then get ready for work. This habit not only strengthens your ability to think in English, but it also helps you stay organized. The power of visualization comes from linking the language to real-life activities. The more you practice, the easier it will be to think and express yourself in English naturally. Next, we will explore how to use conversations to take this skill to another level. Keep watching. Chapter 4. Self-Conversation Practice. One of the most effective ways to practice thinking in English is by having conversations with yourself. It may sound strange, but it's a powerful technique. Talking to yourself in English boosts your fluency, expands your vocabulary, and builds your confidence, all at the same time. Begin with simple topics. For example, ask yourself, "How was my day?" Then answer in English. You might say, "Today was fantastic. I went to the park, read a book, and made a delicious dinner." Don't worry about making mistakes. This is your private practice space, where you can freely improve without fear. You can also simulate various situations. Imagine you're ordering food at a restaurant, asking for directions, or introducing yourself to someone new. Think about what you would say in English and practice those sentences in your mind or out loud. Another great technique is using a mirror. Stand in front of it and speak as if you are having a conversation with someone else. This helps build your confidence, enhances your pronunciation, and allows you to pay attention to your body language. By practicing these self-conversations regularly, you are training your brain to think directly in English. In the final chapter, we will give you tips on how to stay consistent and monitor your progress. Let's continue. Chapter 5. Staying consistent and monitoring progress. Consistency is the key to mastering the skill of thinking in English. Like any habit, it requires time and dedication, but the rewards are worth it. Start small and set achievable goals. For example, begin by committing to think in English for just 5 minutes a day. As you get more comfortable, gradually extend the time. Keep a journal to monitor your progress. Write down the words or phrases you've learned and note the moments when you successfully thought in English. Reflect on your growth each week. It's a great way to stay motivated. Another useful method is to immerse yourself in English every day. Surround yourself with English content. Listen to podcasts, watch movies, or even change the language settings on your phone. The more exposure you have to the language, the easier it will be to think naturally in English. Finally, remember to celebrate your progress. Whether it's thinking in English during a conversation or mastering a tricky word, every achievement counts. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Thinking in English is a journey, and with consistent practice, you'll become more fluent and confident. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more tips to improve your English. Until next time, keep learning and enjoy the process.